Hello there everybody, it's T3chn0 back with another Forever Stranded here on the TehVoxelSquad StickyPiston server, and my word, it's been a long time since I've been here, I can tell you that much. We have got lots and lots of resources. Let's take a quick look up here. We have got in here, ooh, look at these indicators. We have got 142,000 blocks of iron. We've got over 56,500 blocks of copper, and 150,000 blocks of gold. We've even got platinum coming out of our ears. Look at that, 107,000. How's the iridium doing? Iridium, 72,000 blocks of iridium. That's a lot of iridium. We've got 32,000 blocks of redstone. That's a lot of redstone. It's over 1 million redstone. Ooh-cha. That's going to stand us in good stead, because we're going to need a fair bit of that. Remember, we've how are we doing for this one? We're nearly there. We've just got a couple of thousand or so left to go for that block, that redstone singularity. I think I've already got one redstone one over here. Yes, I've got one redstone one. I've got the iron one, I've got 2 fluxed singularities, so that's going nicely as well. But I'm wanting to have a look at something else today, which is still going to be related to our creative vending upgrade. So, no, Star Crooks, okay. I'm hoping this evening that Mistakin and I will be able to go to the end, and that way we will be able to kill the dragon. We'll be able to get a dragon heart to start making awakened draconium, and also we'll be able to get purpur. And purpur, if you recall, is what we need to make the halitosis generator there. So we'll be able to get some chorus fruit and get some purpur and some end rods as well from pop chorus fruit and stuff like that. So that will be good. So that, I'm hoping, is going to happen later on this evening. At the moment, though, if you note, there is something else that we need. We need dragonstone. And dragonstone is a Botania thing, and that is got from, I'm not altogether sure, I can't really remember. How is it? Elven trade. Mana diamonds through the Elven gateway. And I have started getting myself towards doing this. I've jumped ahead and done a couple of things. I made the Terrestrial Agglomeration Plate. I always get confused because it's Terra Steel, but it's Terrestrial Agglomeration Plate. So I have made this, and I have made my first Terra Steel. So it's this checkerboard pattern. I always get confused of whether it's lapis at the sides, but it's always less lapis than living rock. It's an easier way to remember that. That's not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. There we go. So yeah, I made one Terra Steel, which is sufficient to be able to get your Elven Gateway core, because it's 3 nuggets of Terra Steel along with 3 living wood to make that. Then I've got one of the Natura pylons. I haven't made the other one yet because I thought I would do it on camera with you guys. So if I go pylon, so you make the mana pylon, and then, which is just mana diamond, mana steel, and some gold, and then the Natura pylon is an upgraded version of that with 3 Terra Steel nuggets and an Eye of Ender, which I should have all the bits of. Cool beans. And then you just put that on top of one of these. There we go. Cool. So 1 bit of Terra Steel does you sufficient for the whole gateway thing. So you get 3 nuggets for making that one, 3 nuggets for making that one, and 3 nuggets for making the gateway core itself, which is cool. I made some sparks as well. The recipe for those being pretty simple as well, just some kind of petal or mushroom, blaze powder, and a nugget, and sparks are needed to transfer the amount of mana that you need for doing this. So I've got sparks on there, and I do have sparks on here as well. You can just sort of see them through the pylon there. They sort of share a block space there with these. So obviously one of the things we're going to be needing is a fair bit more mana, and I've got a decent amount of mana in here, but it's not nearly enough for making all the terrasteel that we're going to be needing. And also the gateway will draw a fair bit of power when we first turn it on, and then it will drain some mana, not a huge amount, each time we do a trade. But I thought it'd be a good idea to get a decent amount of mana going just now. So, first things first, we're going to be powering this by dropping blocks of charcoal. But I don't want to be picking up blocks of charcoal as I'm running around with my magnet ring on. So one of the first things we're going to do is put down a Solignolia. And this just stops your magnet from picking things up within its area of influence. And it's a fairly large area, so it's all good. So if you're within the area, your magnet will not work. And if you're out with the area, your magnet will not affect things within the area. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Basically, it just means that anything in this area is safe from you picking stuff up. And if you are in that area, you are safe from picking other stuff up. So I'm going to pop that down there, and that will mean that we can chuck down as much stuff in this area as we like, and we are not going to hoover it up. I wanted to keep this stuff fairly tidy on the surface there. So under here, we are going to put a open crate. So an open crate will drop anything that falls into it. Cool beans. So this is close enough up here that if we throw down a block of charcoal, there we go, it gets picked up by one of the flowers. Cool beans. So this will work nicely. So if I come down here, clear a little bit more space, and I have no. I need to make this one lower. Hopefully that'll still be okay. If it's not, then I'll just have to do something. Right, let's chuck another one down, and it's down at the bottom of that hole. Is it still close enough? Come on. That doesn't look like it's close enough. It's irksome. That is irksome. Okay, slight change of plans then. If I make these the floating versions, that'll work, won't it? Yes, it will. If I make that the floating version, I can put... Yes. Right. That's good, because I quite like making the floating versions of these things. So, floating one of these. So we need pasture seeds, a glimmering flower, which is a flower and glowstone. How do I get one of those flowers? By making floral fertilizer. Okay. Floral fertilizer. Like, I don't know. Okay. And there we go. Perfect. I only need the one, I think, because... Do that. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. So, let's then make... Like that, we'll make a mystical blue floating flower. And then we will get pasture seeds, which is grass in a mana pool. I have grass. Let's go and do this. Mana pool. Chuck it in. Perfect. And then I need some dirt. So dirt, pasture seeds, glimmering flower makes a floating blue flower. Nice. And then if we combine the floating blue flower with the Solignolia, we get a floating Solignolia. Bingo, bango, and indeed bongo. Right. Now what I can do is I can take this basic drawer and put it here, like so. Kind of wanting that to face up the way. Can I not make you face up the way? Can I? I'd quite like you to face up the way. It'd be very nice if you would. Be most gratified. No, no, you're just going to be a pain. Can I right click? No, that's not going to do. That's annoying. That's annoying. Kinda wanted you to be nice, but no, you're not going to be nice. You're going to be a pain. Right. In which case, I can still do this. I need a few more floating things. So let's get enough for making all of these into floating ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll do one for the hopper hawk as well. Oops. So yeah, that'll do. I'll need some more glimmering flowers as well, so I'll need to make some more floral fertilizer, but that's okay. Floral fertilizer. I need another dandelion. Dandelion not do, because I have 2. Oh. Okay, I can use my no, that pestle and mortar. Okay, let me do this and I'll be back in a few minutes. Right, just make these into all floating versions, which we can do fairly easily and quickly, like so, like so, like so, and like so. And then that one and the hopper hawk. Ooh, now do I want to do the hopper hawk? I think I don't. I want to hold off on that actually, because that would be silly if I ended up getting myself into a situation. Right, that and that goes there. The floating solagnolia can go on the top there like that. Perfect. That's good. Now what I can do is I can take that guy and put it there, and then I'm gonna put some netherite back here. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I can put the hopper hawk needs to go there, but that needs to be. That needs to not be grass. That needs to be. Oh no, I need one of them. Don't have very many of them, but I only need the one here. Right. That makes it into my psyllium, and then I can plant the hopper hawk onto that. Brilliant. And I want to lock that and set it to blocks of charcoal. Cool. Done. Right. And now I just need to change that so I can put, where did I put the open crate? Where did I put it? I wonder what I've done with it. I had an open crate. I have put it somewhere sensible. No, not somewhere sensible. Well, it's certainly not there. Very strange. I'm sure I will find it just as soon as I have made this fresh one. Right, one open crate. Good, good. And we can go... Open crate goes there. And we'll just double check. That can go there. Get picked up. Yep, that sounds good. And then we want the hopper that goes there like that. And then I like to use a bit of blue netherrack there to show that that is a redstone sort of block that's on there. And this I have set up already. Loop the cycle at all times. Ignore redstone signals. These are all set to enabled other than that one. I just did clear it, flip it, turn that one. It's a delay of 5 ticks per thing, so that one is enough to let a single bit of charcoal out. We can't really see, and we don't have any charcoal in there. Let's put the charcoal in. This will go in there. And when that goes to off in just a moment, it's about halfway through now, we should see when it goes over, it'll get up to 64 in just a second, and then it'll drop. There, you can just see it through there. It drops, and that's it, it's gone. Now what will happen is, once 8 bits of charcoal have dropped, these will still be running, so they won't pick up the other charcoal that's sitting on the ground over there. But the hopper hawk will pick it up and put it back into the basic drawer here. But because it's on mycelium, it waits longer than it normally would. If we just had this as a normal floating hopper hawk, or planted on dirt, then it wouldn't wait very long, and it would actually pick up the charcoal before any of these floating endoflames had a chance to pick it up themselves. So that's why we've got it in the mycelium, to stop that from happening. So I can actually, I think, go here, and we'll be able to see what's going on. So that is looping round again. There we go, it drops. We should hear it being picked up. Yeah, there we go. Now, how many of these are burning? I think all bar these 2. So we should have 2 more bits of charcoal go down and get picked up. There we go. Yeah, that one's going, so it's just this one that's left to do. And it's about to drop. There we go. Perfect, so that one's going, and now the next one, we've got 54 in there. And we've got 1 in there. Now that's dropped, we've got 53 in there. It's gone back up to 54. Because the hopper hawk picked it up, because it wasn't picked up by any of these. That is perfect. I would have preferred for these to be able to be, for the drop. It's going to be not quite as nice looking as I'd intended, but it is okay. It is okay. I'm not that precious about it. So I can close that, and this, and that, and we can close that, and that, and then I just need 1, 2, 3, and 4 bits of dirt. That will grow over soon enough, and I can put more into that from here. So I can come over here. This should still be running. No, we don't have any left in that, so we'll turn that off, and that will pick up more of this cherry wood in just a moment. This thing has made all of the charcoal, so we've got 608 blocks of charcoal in there, and that will probably pick up the cherry wood in just a second once that tree finishes growing. Yep, cherry wood. So the cherry wood is one of the few things that makes charcoal. If we check charcoal, you can make it from ash clouds, blocks of charcoal, things like that, but the only things, it's just forestry wood and natura wood. So I managed to find think I bought a cherry tree from the market thing, and I just put it on here, and then when that fills up, I let it go through here, and it quickly makes loads and loads of the stuff, and it fills up. This is set to go to furthest first, so that is only one away, so this bit is furthest away, so it will automatically fill up the charcoal here before it tries and puts it into the compacting drawer. So we've got lots of lovely charcoal. Lovely. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this should be good. Once these are filled up, which will take a little while, it's gone up a good amount. I mean, yeah, good chunk. Once that's filled up, then these will stop picking up any more, and the hopper hawk will just continually pick up that from down there. But it's not going to become any kind of an issue. And we've still got a floating brown flower that we can use for something else later on. So let's start up our Elven gateway, now that we have a good supply of mana. Excellent, so that's us. We've got that. We'll take our Lexica Botania and chuck it through. And now we get the new one back with the Elven Gateway information. Yeah, cool. So we can now do resources of the Alfheim. So we can get Dreamwood, so we can get the Dreamwood mana spreaders, which will be nice, because I think these are... Oh no, these are keeping up nicely. That's fine. Good, good. So we can do that. I could actually shift these underground, and then they'd still be within range of the mana spreaders. I might do that. I might shift these underground. That might work. But for the moment, that is good. Let's go get some mana diamonds. So I've actually got some mana diamonds, and if I check here, the creative vending upgrade, we need 2 of these, remember, so we need 1 to put into a drawer to make a creative vending drawer, and then we need to put 1 of these into that said creative vending drawer to have infinite number of creating vending upgrades. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 dragonstones, so we'll need 8 in total for the 2. So there we go. I'll get rid of that as well whilst I am here, and we can just come over here. Got to be spectacularly careful what I'm picking up and throwing in, because I have lost stuff to that before. Perfect. 8 dragonstone. Nice. I'm going to put that over here with that. And I shall... Oh, we've already got the Nether Star Crooks, so we've got 4 Nether Star Crooks there. Yeah, because we need 2 for each. Cool beans. Let's have a review. Neutronium blocks. Check. Reservoirs. Check. Storage upgrades. Check. Tape. No packing tape. Okay, need to make packing tape. I need to make 8 packing tape. Fine. Redstone minimum upgrades. Check. Those are done. We've got the Dragonstone Neutronium compacting drawers. Check. More of them. Drawer key. Got the basic drawers, the rainbow generators, we're waiting on the halitosis generator. Conversion upgrade, check. The Awakened Draconium, we can't do until we've done the dragon. I think we're good. Creative storage upgrade, I have made the 2 of them. They took a fair bit of stuff, but none of it particularly difficult. It was packing tape, a bunch of drawer stuff. That was really it. It was just the Nether Star Crooks that were the expensive thing there. So yeah, we just need our trip to the end, and I need to be able to put all of these together as well. So that's that. Looking good. So I have just spoken to Mistakin as well, and I think we are ready to rock. So I'm going to quickly grab some stuff together for our trip to the end, and I shall see you the next time. Bye bye, have a funs, cheery bye.